Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is March 21st, 2016, and this is Texan TV News from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. I am Rebecca Hernandez. And here are today's top stories. In campus news, administrators and the Academic Calendar Committee have announced revisions to the 2016-2017 academic calendar. The damages caused by the storms that came through campus recently has put construction behind schedule. President Dr. F. Dominic DeTavio said the tornado caused about 7 to 10 days worth of damage on the construction projects. This will result in a one-week change to the academic calendar. Move-in day for new students in the fall will now take place August 19th through the 21st, with transition week starting on the 22nd. School will officially start August 29th. For a full list of the changes and dates to the academic calendar, please check out the announcements sent out in the Daily Digest. In sports news, Tarleton basketball fans should head over to the parking lot 20 on the visitor side of the Memorial Stadium to help send off the men's basketball team. The Texans will be competing on a Wednesday where they will play in Frisco, Texas against Augustana University from South Dakota for the Elite Eight game. The celebration is going on now until 1:30 today and with a pep rally at 1:15. Free hot dogs and sodas are also being provided. In Stephenville Empire Tribune reports a woman was charged with injury to a child with serious bodily injury and arraigned with a bond set at $300,000 after admitting to a neighbor that she put her second-year-old daughter in the family's oven. 35-year-old Taja Chantel Hatcher of Glen Rose was arrested on Thursday and charged on Saturday. The child has since been taken to Parkland Burn Center in Dallas, where CPS officials confirmed that the child has since been taken from the family's custody and is being treated for second and third degree burns. The child is sedated but is believed to be in stable conditions. In state news, according to the Associated Press, $300 million is the estimate on the damages to vehicles caused by hailstorms that rolled through the Fort Worth area last week. Mark Hanna, a spokesman for the Insurance Council of Texas, estimated Friday that 50,000 vehicles were damaged by the Thursday morning storms, which pounded cars and busted windshields from Fort Worth to Arlington. Hanna tells the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, "This is a catastrophic event for us. The hail fell in two bursts and varied in size from blueberries to tennis balls. The number of roofs damaged wasn't yet available, though Hanna says it's likely about 1/3 of the number of vehicles damaged. But with repairs costlier and roofs could double the price of the damage." In national news, the Associated Press reports that yesterday a retired state trooper killed a turnpike toll collector and security guard in a hold-up attempt at a toll plaza. Clarence Bergens, who retired 4 years ago, confronted two Pennsylvania toll collectors with a handgun, ordering them into an office and attempting to tie them up. Both the toll collectors fled the struggle and left the building, but Briggs shot and killed them. The victims were identified as Danny Krause and security guard Ronald Heist. Briggs then proceeded to unload the money from a collection vehicle. Troops arrived within minutes and exchanged shots with Briggs, who was wounded and died later at the scene. Officials says Briggs retired after 26 years with an honorable discharge, and there was no indication of the reason for his actions. In international news, a Dubai airliner with 62 people on board nosedived and exploded in a giant fireball early Saturday while trying to land in strong winds in the southern Russia city of Rostov-on-Don, killing all on board. For more on this video, we turn to the video from the Associated Press.
Shock and grief are spreading in southern Russia after a Dubai airliner with 62 people aboard crashed while trying to land in strong winds, killing everyone on board. Most of the 55 passengers were Russian, and the victims included 4 children. Relatives gathered at the airport a short distance from the crash site as the enormity of the loss settled in. It's hard, painful. I feel pain for the children, this man said. It's horrible. It's very horrible. The powerful explosion pulverized the plane, but investigators at the scene quickly found both flight recorders. The cause of the crash wasn't immediately known, but officials and experts are pointing to a sudden gust of wind as a possible explanation. Closed-circuit television near the crash site shows the plane hurtling toward the ground and then exploding into a huge fireball on impact. Fly Dubai's CEO says the pilots were both experienced and didn't issue any distress call.
Everyone in our company is in deep shock, and our hearts go out to all loved ones of those involved.
He also said the plane, a Boeing 737-800, was only 5 years old and underwent a detailed maintenance inspection in January. Officials say Fly Dubai, a budget carrier, has a good safety record. The crash was the company's first since it launched in 2008. Ned Barker, The Associated Press.
Now we turn to the AP News Minute for
This is AP News Minute. President Obama is scheduled to meet with Cuban President Raul Castro on Monday in Havana. President Obama arrived in Cuba on Sunday for the first visit by a U.S. president since the 1920s. The U.S. Defense Department says a Marine from Southern California was killed in Iraq on Saturday. Staff Sergeant Louis Cardin died after an enemy rocket fire attack. Authorities in Pennsylvania say a retired state trooper killed a turnpike toll collector and a guard during a holdup attempt. Troopers killed the retired trooper as he tried to escape with the money. And snow was falling in southern New England on Monday morning. The National Weather Service says much of Massachusetts and Rhode Island could get up to 8 inches of heavy, wet snow. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
For today's weather, Texan TV reporter Sydney Burns has more.
Thanks, Rebecca. Temperatures were a bit chilly this morning, but should warm up to the mid to high 60s by this afternoon. Skies will be sunny and clear today with winds at 13 miles per hour. Tonight will also be clear and a little windy with lows in the 40s, so make sure to bring a jacket if you're going out tonight. Back to you.
Today's broadcast was produced by Sydney Burns and Alejandra Aguin. You can watch Texan TV live on weekdays on Northland Cable Channel 9 and on Channel 2.1 on all residence halls. Don't forget to follow Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net. Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.